0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds, 0 to 200 in 9.8 seconds, and a standing quarter under 11 seconds. But it's not the straight line speed of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S that redefines the modern performance EV. It's the fact it can do it 10, 20, even 50 times in a row. Repeatable, real-world performance, not a tweeted claim, not an internet promise. An ironclad guarantee from a company that's been breaking records for over 50 years.
The Taycan is Porsche's all-new battery electric super saloon, and it's the car that will probably change how you think about EVs.
The Taycan Turbo and Turbo S debut the building blocks for a whole new generation of Porsche EVs.
At their heart is a 94 kilowatt-hour battery pack, twin electric motors, and an innovative 2-speed gearbox. All of this is wrapped up in a body that draws heavily from the Mission E concept car. It's about as close to a 911 as you can get and still have 4 doors and room for luggage. The Turbo and Turbo S are the 2 model grades at launch. And no, they don't have turbos. But what they do have is some very serious polish. And boy, do they go.
Performance in the most aggressive Sport Plus mode is simply staggering.
No, it may not match the claims of Tesla's fastest, but we're talking about repeatable, real-world performance here that is available at the turn of a dial. No battery preheating or prep required, just floor the loud pedal and hold on. Yet, as impressive as the off-the-line performance is,
it's out on the open road that this car really shines.
It's quiet, unless you dial in Porsche's optional soundtrack. There's instant torque and instant response from 60, 120, even 180 kilometers an hour. In fact, overtaking performance feels more like a superbike than anything else with 4 wheels.
At this stage, the Taycan Turbo and Turbo S are unique in that they combine a twin motor setup with a rear 2-speed gearbox. That gives the car the ability in Sport and Sport Plus mode to have that really strong launch performance that you'd expect at this power level.
At the same time, because of that gearbox, the pair have a true performance car top speed. We easily matched Porsche's claim of 260 kilometers an hour on the Autobahn during the Taycan launch.
What's really impressive, however, is the whole integration of this powertrain. These are pre-production cars and there are a few little glitches, but overall the polish of these cars is very, very impressive.
So too are the capabilities of the all-wheel drive and traction control systems.
The Taycan Turbo and Turbo S is very much a Porsche first and an electric car second. You can feel it through the control weighting, you can feel it through the way the steering responds. Perhaps the only area that it really isn't exactly the same or on the same level as Porsche's combustion engine cars is in the braking performance. Not that it's not strong, it's absolutely strong, but it doesn't have that real pedal engagement that you'd expect from the very best of the hydraulic braking systems. What is especially impressive about the Taycan is its road holding and how well it performs in the corners. It's a big, heavy car, but it's nimble, and thanks to a very, very low centre of gravity, it never really overpowers its tyres in the way you'd expect a car of this weight.
Of course, there's more to the Taycan than just its drivetrain. The cabin gets the latest touchscreen interfaces, and materials and fit and finish are all impressive. But it's not perfect. It's a little narrower than you'd expect, and headroom in the rear is tight.
But there's also some little glitches that seem to be something that could easily be fixed. There's nowhere really in this whole console area, apart from back here, to put your mobile phone, and the inductive charging for your mobile phone, that's the only place it is, back there.
The pre-production cars we drove also had a few noises and clunks that Porsche says it knows about and is fixed in the production versions.
In terms of range, there's a WLTP gazetted number of around about 450 k's. Now we've been driving pretty hard and it's showing an average consumption of 30 kilowatt hours per 100 k's. So if we work that through at really high performance levels, we've probably got a range of under 300 kilometres.
But there's not many places in Australia you can cruise at 200 kilometres an hour for extended periods. So in the real world down under, we reckon you can bank on 350 k's without much worry.
There's billions of euros worth of development gone into these new cars, and it shows.
In fact, this is easily the best performing and complete electric vehicle I've driven. Sure, you'll pay plenty for the privilege of sliding behind the wheel of the Taycan Turbo and Turbo S, but I guarantee it will change your opinion of EVs.
Ultimately, it's the overall excellence and abilities of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S that makes it a game changer. It's soothing, quiet and comfortable 1 minute, but what lurks beneath is an absolute beast. If this is the electric future of automotive, I'm signed up.